In a sea of self-help advice, choosing the right practices to integrate into our lives can be daunting. New books often contradict the old books, and too many of them require us to change our lives in impractical ways. So what is out there that is simple and sustainable, yet profoundly effective? Here are 5 basic gems of insight, taken from very different sources, that have a great track record of actually working. Design your environment. In Atomic Habits, James Clear emphasizes the power of designing your environment to foster habit formation. This concept revolves around the idea that our surroundings significantly influence our behavior, often more than our motivation or willpower. By intentionally arranging the physical and digital spaces where we live and work, we can make good habits more effortless and bad habits harder to engage in. This means making positive habits more accessible, such as placing a guitar in the center of the living room to encourage practice, rather than storing it away in a closet. And negative habits more inconvenient, like storing junk food out of sight. We want to make desired actions as easy as possible, and undesirable ones more difficult. Through strategic modifications to our environment, we can significantly boost our chances of developing lasting, positive habits without relying solely on willpower or motivation. The 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule is a straightforward yet powerful productivity principle from David Allen's Getting Things Done system. Quite simply, if a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it right away. This rule aims to cut through procrastination and minimize the buildup of small tasks. When these small tasks are left to accumulate, they become harmful mental clutter and can increase overall stress. By doing these tasks right away, it not only keeps our to-do lists shorter, but also fosters a sense of accomplishment and efficiency, leading to a more organized and stress-free workflow. The power of remembering and using names. In Dale Carnegie's seminal work, How to Win Friends and Influence People, he posits that a person's name is, to them, the sweetest and most important sound in any language. By remembering and using people's names, we are showing respect, acknowledgement, and interest in the individual, which can significantly enhance the quality of interpersonal relationships. This simple act requires minimal effort, but has a powerful impact by validating their individuality. We shouldn't think of this practice as just a social courtesy, but a crucial tool in building meaningful connections, whether personal or professional. We are communicating value and leveraging a fundamental aspect of human identity. What is the key to reimagining failure? When most people think of failure, they associate it with defeat, inadequacy, and a halt in progress. However, in his book Failing Forward, John C. Maxwell urges a radical reimagining of failure as an integral stepping stone towards success. By reframing failure as an opportunity for development, individuals are encouraged to embrace setbacks with resilience. You either win or you learn. Failure should be redefined as an opportunity to gain valuable insights and refine strategies. By detaching self-worth from immediate success, we adopt a longer-term perspective that recognizes the long and winding road of any worthwhile endeavor. Embracing failure truly is one of the cornerstones of the true growth mindset. It emphasizes knowledge and skills over short-term outcomes. Selective Ignorance. In The 4-Hour Workweek, Tim Ferriss introduces the concept of selective ignorance, challenging the knee-jerk reaction that equates ignorance with negligence or lack of curiosity. He suggests that in an age of information overload, being discerning about what we allow to consume our attention and energy is crucial for productivity and well-being. By practicing selective ignorance, we can avoid the pitfalls of distraction and mental clutter brought on by the constant barrage of news, social media, and other non-essential information. We generally don't need more information, but instead we need to monitor our information intake for the mental equivalent of junk food. We can achieve this by practicing a kind of intentional ignorance, consciously choosing to skip over content that doesn't serve our current objectives or well-being, even if it's popular or widely discussed. We should regularly review and adjust our information habits to maintain a balance between being informed and overwhelmed. Profound change doesn't require complexity or monumental effort. The 5 principles discussed offer a blueprint for integrating simple, sustainable steps into our daily routines. These strategies underscore the power of minor adjustments in our habits, perceptions, and interactions. Meaningful improvement stems from consistency and intentionality, rather than overhauling our lives overnight.